If you're looking for some gay drama and you have a thing for soap operas, this channel and series are for you. Victoria Place is a gay soap opera series that launched its world premiere back in the early 2000s in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The concept of the show was to present pre-recorded video scenes, such as those you would see on TV, like a soap opera with a commercial break, and scenes that were live, performed live by our actors in front of a live audience. Some of those scenes that were live would break the fifth wall and pull an audience member in, and that was kind of exciting itself. It was fascinating to see the reactions from audience members who would either be afraid to get up on stage or hesitant, and then those on the other side of the spectrum where they would not want to leave the stage. They would want to be a part of the show, and they would want their own dialogue and things like that. So for those people, unfortunately, an actor had to politely escort them back to their seats, but it was pretty fascinating to watch. Every night was unpredictable in that respect. Our first episode, which was a 2-act play, premiered in a small bar in Victoria Park, Florida, a gay bar. And it had a little stage and also some video monitors where we were able to play the video scenes. We quickly outgrew the space with audience attendance. It was standing room only by the second weekend, and some of the viewers just had a hard time seeing the video screens. So we knew we had to leave the space. We needed a larger space, and so we moved the show into an auditorium in a library in town. And there we could expand on the scenes, like we could bring in more furniture. We had a wider stage so that we could fit more actors in one space and things like that. So the show just was an instant success. We got rave reviews. We got a lot of community support, and we also had some businesses that would provide us, with costumes or furniture, things like that. So we just grew so fast. It was quite a fun show, but it was quite stressful. It's where I lost all my hair. But it was worth it. It was worth seeing these characters, such as the ones highlighted behind me. We had Richie, and we had Baby Doll Gibbons, who basically were very polar opposite. Richie was the ground, the wall of the show, and then coupled with the hot mess, Baby Doll created a lot of conflict. So that was very evident. So we had 5 episodes total, and again, each episode was basically written as a 2-act play, and there were drag sequences in each episode, and as I mentioned, there was a good bit of audience participation that added, a certain element to everyone's experience when they came to see the show. Nowadays, I've decided to create this channel for 2 reasons. One, I want to upload nostalgic footage from the series when it ran in the early 2000s, and I get that the quality of the clips is not great compared to what you find nowadays with everyone's equipment and things like that. I mean, these scenes were recorded by camcorder in the back of the audience, but unfortunately I can't do much about that, but I can showcase some clips where you, the viewers, can gauge audience reaction. You can also get a sense for the style of the show, some of the writing, some of the content, some of the character work, character relationships, and you could also see a lot of the physical comedy. It was definitely a very physical show. I did get bruises as playing baby doll back in the day. I'm too old to play baby doll now, but yeah, there were lots of bruises and lots of costume mishaps and things like that I still remember, especially when I'm looking through all this footage. The second reason for this channel is I have decided to transition it to a podcast with visual imagery. I don't know if there's a term for that, podcast, visual imagery combined, but that's what I'm doing, because these characters, they need to come back to life, and there's an audience for them. There's a need for them to just get out of my head. I am just tired of them living in my head for so many years, and they are just amazing characters. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional, but I really I have found some wonderful performers, some vocalists who are going to bring them to life, and for you, the viewers, so that you can get to hear their stories and follow them along with their search for whatever goals they have. They all have a goal. They all want to be happy, just like, you know, everyone who doesn't want to be happy, and we hope you, the viewers, will subscribe to the channel and ultimately follow their story. So thank you for listening and watching, and please subscribe to our channel and look forward to our upcoming episodes and our upcoming clips of our show, Victoria Place, gay soap opera.